Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Yep.
So slight difficulties getting started here. John's already started the net. Hopefully we got the notifications going out now.
At 40 degrees, 5 minutes, 52 seconds, north latitude, 77 degrees, 12 minutes.
Well, that sounded good at one part.
Longitude. And is 1,505 feet above mean sea level. The receive antenna is at the top of the tower and monitors 467.625 megahertz. The transmitting antenna is mounted at 140 feet and operates at 466.625 megahertz. We have 52 active call signs with 47 individuals in last week.
Yeah, for some reason it erased my stream key, so yeah, I had to put that back in. That's why it wasn't going on. Anyways,
hello, internet.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's where
oh,
hello.
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 You guys.
Come on, Jim, you love us. Otherwise, you wouldn't let us in every night.
Well,
every week.
we're saying hello to only 3 people, and I think Josh and I are 2 of them.
I'm one of them.
1-8, Unit 1, Doug.
Unit 2, Sandy from York Springs. Thanks for running the net, John. No traffic.
Hey, Jim, if you check in tonight, you're supposed to say Jim from Chambersburg.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you right now. I have to give my brother credit. He ran the net out in Baca Valley last night for his repeater group. He didn't do a bad job, but I tried to give him some stuff, and I'm like, you need to be on here and listen to how this is run so that you can actually do it a little bit better.
Yeah.
I get it. It was his first time. He didn't do bad, but I had a couple of pointers to give him there.
He's probably just nervous. I mean, the first time you run a net, it's like, oh, yeah, let's not screw this up. But then
Good evening, Mike.
Yeah, good evening, Mike.
Howdy, howdy, Mike.
Thank you, Brian.
Show them to me. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Sorry, we're running live. You can't do that anymore.
WQIX 334, Unit 1, Josh.
Unit 2, Tish.
In
Wait,
Shippensburg.
there she is.
Yes.
Hi,
Hey,
Tish.
Thank you, Josh and Tish. WREX 343.
See, now I'm thinking about that equalizer, but I'm also thinking about that soundboard.
No traffic.
You know, I could easily bounce some audio to it and done it that way. Kind of spice up the live a little bit.
343.
Some chili
You going to push the button for Jim there, Josh?
What's that?
You going to push the button for Jim?
No traffic.
I can. I have to turn the volume down some so it doesn't blow him away.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm good. I'm not worried about this week.
Okay.
WRMW 360.
You disappeared, Jim.
Yeah,
really?
it actually won't pick me up in the filtering.
Thank you,
You
Jim.
got a green shirt on, don't you?
WRMC 362.
No, it's my lighting.
You're gone.
He's a ghost.
424.
There you go, Jim.
I'll pass.
WRNY 430.
John's up
Boy,
there.
that's starting to
Yep,
get scary.
Jim can't make it to the repeater again.
That leaf is in the way again.
Hell, I
For
almost got a hold of
$20
tree.
more.
It's
You
pretty
can have
bad
a
when
treat.
Steven can make it in better than I can.
WRKC 450.
That is pretty bad.
Yeah.
RKC 450.
One of these days we'll convince Bob to move the repeater about 50 feet. I think 50 feet, and we'll have an overcast on chat.
I think Jim just needs a new house.
There's one
Yeah.
for sale up by Josh.
Couple of them.
I don't
I
know
want the one-
if I would go to Ship or if I would go to St. Thomas.
Thank you, Tom.
There's at least 4 of them up this way, and 3 of them have towers.
Well, either way, if you go to Shipper St. Thomas, you'll reach the repeater.
Yeah.
Yeah, where would I have more fun at? Leroy's or Josh's?
Yeah.
Drink.
At least at Josh's, Callie's got
Hey, Ryan,
playmates
thank
and
you.
stuff.
Thanks for checking in.
What sirens?
WROE 521.
Over this, I can't hear.
RCJ 532. RCJ 532, Tim in Mechanicsburg, no traffic. Okay, Tim, thanks for checking in. WQAD 551.
Oh, hey, Jim, check out that, yeah.
WRKL 556.
John Elliott,
WRKL 556, Leroy in St. Thomas.
I like that call sign. Yeah,
Leroy. Thanks.
thank you for joining us. This is Kingsland, Texas. Well, welcome to the live stream.
WRCH 578. RCH 578, Mike in Fairfield.
Look, you got 100% going to field day.
WRJA 597.
That's the way it should be.
That's a whole 2 votes.
WRND 623.
Oh, it won't let me vote on it.
WRND 623, Bob from Harrisburg. No traffic. Thank you for having the net, sir. Welcome, Bob, and thanks for checking in. WRAM 626.
There we go. I just sent a dabbing emoji.
WRCV 627.
Yeah, there you go.
WRCV 627.
Ah.
Hello, Rick. Good morning, everybody.
For anyone that's just joining us online, the pre-show was quite
Good morning,
entertaining.
Dave, and a good evening.
The post-show, I don't know where it's going.
649.
Well, knowing this group, down the toilet.
I think it's already there.
WRAC
We hit the flush
649.
button a long time ago. We're just swirling at the top.
WRAC 649, Unit 1, Bob and Enola, and
WREC 649, Unit 2, Kathy and Enola.
thank you, Bob and Kathy. 658.
Somebody had to run
KB 658, Andrew, Lower Allen, no
it.
traffic.
We got one person not going.
Not everybody's
Andrew,
answered yet.
thanks for
Tom.
checking
Thanks, Tom.
in. WRFH
Had to be the oddball of the group.
I can't go. I work nights. I sleep during the day.
Dude, it's
Oh.
24 hours, man. It's at night.
I
Wow.
work at night.
Wow.
RMM
I mean,
661.
there's some point during that time, like, you're going to be awake,
WRO
not working.
4.
No, I come home, I go to bed. I get up, eat something, go to bed. Get up,
Just
go
stay
to work,
awake.
come back home.
Well,
Just stay awake.
well, at least get on there and like call CQ for once or something. You'd
welcome,
be like,
Brian.
CQ field day, CQ field day. I'm going to sleep. And one call out, like CQ field day, CQ field day, Kilo Charlie 3, Oscar Lima Papa, CQ field day, CQ field QRT.
Goodbye. Done.
Yeah.
Please forward any questions or remarks to Jim at KB3
KB3
ICU.
ICU.
S712.
So I'm planning on having
712,
some type
Tom
of.
in Shippensburg. Thanks for running the net and no traffic.
I'm planning on having a video up for field day. Just it's a matter of what the winter weather is going to do. So either be from inside of a nice warm garage.
Sorry about
We'll
that,
park
Josh.
that Mack truck.
WRJF 728.
I was waiting to see if anyone picked up on that.
Come on, you're talking
Pre-
about us here,
pre-show,
Jim.
pre-show.
I can hardly hear you guys over the repeater coming out of my speakers. So
WRFT
Well,
That's
so
What'd
we
you
can
say?
talk about
Then
we
what
can
you-
talk about Josh.
Yeah.
I just got to turn you guys up on the mixer.
What'd you say, Josh? We can't hear you.
765.
Josh.
It's because I'm whispering.
Why?
WROG 769.
Well, if I could get my rig audio
Josh
to
isn't
work
here
right.
anymore.
769 Marco.
I could say something, but I won't.
Allegedly.
Save that for the post show.
Yeah.
This is not the Josh you are looking for.
WROG 800, mention West York. No,
No, it's been quiet for a couple of weeks. I wonder whatever happened to our interference.
He was on there earlier today, keying
Oh,
up.
he really was? I didn't hear him.
Right around between about 1:30 to 2:15. Constant key up.
I think I came up after that then, yeah.
Allegedly, somebody might have been driving around with some equipment to find those kinds of things.
Thank you for running in that.
Rumor
That I
has
can
it.
neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
We know nothing about this. However, no, it's all good. We know nothing about these types of things.
No, we don't know nothing about this stuff at all. If you want to hear more
Fox.
about it, please join us on
Fox.
Zoom. Anyone's welcome to join.
Oh, there it is.
We all convene about 8 o'clock Eastern time. So if you want to hear more about it,
It depends upon the night too. We actually sometimes get on earlier.
if the
It's all
other,
wasted time, but that's okay.
if you're the interfering station and you want to join in, please let us know. We'd love to interview you.
And it may or may not be PG rated.
I gotta see if I can get in.
Thanks for checking in. WRJZ 965.
I actually have a
Please,
lot of people
I
checking
have
in
a
today.
solid S1 on the meter right now.
WRDJ.
Oh, come on, Jim, do it.
I know, I'm gonna
That's
try.
enough. Do it.
I
I don't
Could I-
have anything.
could I even tell you how many I have?
20.
RFR 982.
Rob, you're not hearing the repeater at all?
Nothing.
I got
2 bars from the top.
yeah. I was gonna say I have 8 out of 10 on my radio.
Yeah,
here.
it's
You
coming
wanna
in
trade antennas,
phenomenal.
Ooh, that doesn't make me shorter.
I don't think it's the antenna, Jim. I think it's the operator.
Say it's because it's a
No, there's
Yaesu,
somebody-
but he's got an
Yeah,
Icom.
really. There's
That sounded
somebody-
like somebody keying over top.
Yeah.
Kathy, and thanks for
I'm
checking
not sure
in.
if it was somebody keying or just the radio.
that
they were
completes
using.
my list. So now we will take a few
Go for it,
moments.
Jim. Come on. Here's your.
Late or missed stations. Any new late or missed stations, please check in now.
WRMR 424.
Nope.
587.
You made it, but somebody else was coming
Yeah.
in right at the end.
WRMR 424.
Okay, Corey.
Nope.
please,
Yep.
new to my list.
Maybe I'm hearing you on the input. Let me turn that volume down.
Would you give your call sign again, please?
Maybe that's why I'm hearing it.
ROG 587. My friend's also on here, WROG 769.
I could barely hear him. He's real quiet.
He's still louder than you when you talk on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, WROG.
Well, for $20 more, I could have bought a Yaesu and been
And your
fine.
location again, I believe you said
Hey, Josh, that's 3 points for you and me now.
We're on a roll.
Sooner or later, Jim will understand how to spell Yaesu. ICOM.
Oh, I'm almost hitting the 5 on the meter.
There you go, Jim.
Late or
Try
missed,
again.
Please check in now.
WRMR 424.
WRBK 915.
Aha! No, somebody got over you.
Late traffic. No problem with the
Hang on.
Larry, thanks for checking in. And the other stations, new, late, or missed, please check in now.
Want to hit me, Josh?
WRMR 424.
Nope, somebody keeps getting over you. You just have no luck, Jim.
Okay, Daryl, WRNY 683. We've got you active again. So thank you.
Did you check in,
Anybody
Leroy?
else? New, late, or missed? Go
Yeah, I
for it.
did.
I didn't hear you.
WRMR 42.
Chris from Dillsburg.
This is fun. Keep going. I love it.
Thanks for checking in.
I'm gonna get it.
Anybody else? New, late, or missed?
Come on, don't give up, Jim. You got this.
Now.
WRMR 424.
No.
RDN 902, Allen in Mechanicsburg.
Yeah, Alan's got this crap going around too. He's had it for about 2 weeks.
WRND, or excuse me, WRTN 902.
I'm really tempted to run out and get the radio out of the car
Alan.
while the net's
So you
going.
have a real radio with the can make it.
Is that the Eddie Suck You?
Any
Yeah.
other stations, new, late, or missed?
1, 2, 3, do it.
WRMR 424.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
gonna go get it. He is.
Here, named Mark.
I should be able to hear it. I can hear it. I should be able to hit it.
About 8 miles north of Carlisle here. And first time check in. Thanks for running the net here tonight, John. And no traffic really. Just,
Josh, want to
Took a
keep me
while
up?
to get out of the. Oh,
Jim, are you unbuckling the seatbelt?
I was going to say that.
I'm like, what the hell? I can't get out of my chair. Damn seatbelt stuck. Oh,
I
man.
was putting my boots on, man. I'll be right back.
I was thinking the same thing, Tom.
I'm like, what the hell? Yes, strapped himself into his chair.
problem. Call sign here is WROW 350. WROW 350. Name here is Mark.
Now, if he hits it with a handheld, he's going to be so pissed off.
Thank you very much. Got you on the list.
By the
now.
time he gets back, John's going to be done.
Joining us. Thank you. Any other stations, new, late, or missed?
Come on, Jim, hurry it up. Run, Jim, run.
He won't make it back until the very end, probably.
W2RC 490, Garden, Whatever Township, Dauphin County. Good evening, John.
Good evening.
Might make it.
Garth.
Come on, Jim.
Thanks for checking in. Anybody else?
We're going to hear from the handheld outside and he'll be like, yes, I made it.
I don't know what it is with his setup because I can sit in his
well,
backyard in
we'll
my
have a
truck
round of
and I
comments
can make
now.
it in with no problem.
Would like
I
to,
can sit in front of his house
make a statement
in my
or two
truck
or three.
and make it in.
I haven't tried it. I should get down there one day with my roof
Round of comments.
antenna and the handheld, the Renovus, and see if I can make it in. If I can make it in with the Renovus
Yeah,
going off my roof
Well,
antenna
let's see.
on 5
I don't
watts.
know what he does.
Brian and family.
Did you make it from my house with your truck to Mount Holly, Josh?
Yeah, he did.
What's that?
You made it to Mount Holly from my house?
Yeah.
In the driveway, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I had to meet with a vendor.
Yeah.
And this vendor is from Florida. And,
What the
he was
heck?
complaining about how
I
cold
don't
it was.
know.
We were standing out in the parking lot. After
Your
the meeting,
antenna's
and,
too high, maybe.
He was shivering and I was fine in just a sweatshirt. And it made me realize.
That's 4, Josh.
For what? All those 3 weeks now, except for a day here
Push
and there.
that button with
All
the
right,
rim
come on,
shot.
Jim. Come on, Jim. You got the handheld. It'll work.
Yeah, put your seatbelt back on, Jim.
Keep your tray tables in
I understand there. Earl is from Florida and he's freezing all the time.
Hurry
I
up, Jim.
get it, yes. Okay, thanks, Brian. Josh and Tish, WYX334. Your comments.
WQIX 334. Not a whole lot here. Look forward to Winter Field Day this weekend. Anybody that can make it, we'll hope you let us know you can make it and be there and have some fun. Other than that, I don't have really anything else. So I'll go ahead and throw it back to net control from WQIX 334.
That must hurt your arm.
Yes, I hope everybody
What's
has
that?
a great time.
That must hurt your arm to throw it back to net control.
And,
It's a hell of a throw.
We'll hear a little more about that from Bob or Kathy or both. Okay, how about it, Jim in Montana, WRNW 360. Anything you'd like to add? Oh, good evening, everyone. You doing?
Oh, this radio's cold. Probably not the best report.
Where are you warming that up?
Oh no.
Okay, Jim. I only got about half, if that, of what you were saying, because you weren't holding the repeater.
Yeah, I can hear it quite well. I got it
it
half scale on this radio.
So, like
What is that? An Icom?
Right, Josh?
An Icom handheld?
No, it's not an Icom. Icom's what's failing me.
Sorry
right
for
now.
you. Sorry for you.
Tom in Fort Detrick, Maryland, WRSZ 483.
Hey,
That's amazing. He gets
Jim,
it.
isn't that a little bit past you? And he can make it in?
Shut up, Josh.
Josh, I'm doing something that you know. Wait, Rob's in the same boat as me with this one.
That's 5-0, Josh.
That's actually probably double points there, Leroy.
10-0.
Yeah.
Tom, you were able to hold the repeater.
And it's only 2 of us against 3 of them.
Well, I kind of came in the back end, so I'm not sure what the game is. I'm just doing along and going, point, point, point.
Tom's our ref.
There you go.
So WTC 490 Garth.
Yeah, apparently, my wife was down here telling me the dog's been terrified from all the fire truck sirens going by. I said, I haven't heard any of them.
No idea. Where are they all going?
I have no idea.
Did you start a barbecue and forget to tell the neighbors?
Maybe.
Looking at a clear sky and all the lovely stars up there in the sky. Although I'm freezing out here.
I think they're calling for 4 degrees here today.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not working. Let me tell you, as dumb as it may seem, they try and keep that stupid store at 65 degrees.
I won't do it.
Let me tell you,
It's 75.7 here at my desk right now.
I got 63
Shorts
degrees
and,
on
shorts
my.
and t-shirt weather here.
No, just thanks for running the next.
No, I got 63 degrees in my room according to my heater.
Okay, thank you. Moving along, how about it? Mike in Fairfield, WRC 578. Take it away, Mike.
CH578. No, not a whole lot, John. Didn't have a lot of time playing around on the radio, but I was able to get
Okay,
one
so I'm taking recommendations on new replacement
finally got
radios.
Icom.
It was what,
That's what I already have. I'm not
Yeah, but
buying another
you
Icom.
tried one of the exact same models I'm
Oh,
using
okay.
here
Let's.
and still
Okay.
had problems.
Yeah.
What's the other? What's the
Then
other?
either you have it. Are
But
you
at
sure you're
least
not
I-
like my wife? My wife cannot touch a piece or go near a piece of electronic equipment without it self-destructing.
Look like it's gonna
Are
be
you
a
sure
big
you're not,
field day 'cause it's cold out there.
you
That's what
know,
it's supposed to be.
related to her in any way?
I don't know where you're going with that, but no.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's his
the-
magnetic
the-
personality.
Oh, that's what it is. He's
Yeah.
got an EMF field running around him. Got it.
Allegedly.
Tom, the exact same radio that I'm using right now to talk on Mount Holly,
Yeah.
the exact same radio was at Jim's house, hooked up to his antenna, and he still could not get in.
Well, that was during
And I know the
the
radio's good, and I know the antenna is good.
that was during the
Sounds like a cabling
summertime.
problem. Jim, we told you, you cannot run an antenna cable off a 16 gauge wire. It has to be RG8U 50 ohm.
Hold
and then it'll
on.
work.
Wait, you have to use
You
coax?
can't. You
Jim
saying
has
you
speaker
can't
wire
make an
running
antenna
to
with
the
16
antenna.
gauge wire.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Wait, yeah,
You
No,
can't
he
run
doesn't
an-
have
you
speaker
can't make an
wire. He's
antenna
got
with-
telephone wire.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Because it was free. He had to splice them all together.
Cat 5.
hey, anything that's a wire should transmit. Isn't that the way it works?
Hey,
Yeah, but
Tom,
that's how he connects his antenna.
you know that antenna that we put up at your house? What do we use? Well, what kind of
Wire.
wire did we use?
14 gauge stranded wire.
Oh, 14 gauge.
Yes, it works better than 22 gauge. Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we
I'm
heard
using
you all
14.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah, cross.
By the way, I still have a roll of 500 feet of that sitting there for field day somewhere. When it gets warm out and we have a summer field day where I can go out and enjoy the weather and
Yeah,
not
you'll be
die of
busy working.
frostbite.
Oh, hey,
It's not there anymore, Tom. Remember you told us about it. Jim knew where it was, so we did it.
Damn it. Oh, man.
Leroy's got a 160 meter antenna now.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, kind of new to this.
I'm trying to figure out how to run an antenna for 160 meters around this property. I bet you I could do it.
Just keep
Yeah.
running it. Just keep going in circles or squares or whatever.
Yeah, my problem is I have a high voltage power line that crisscrosses the property.
So
Yeah,
connect it
yeah.
to that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, then you'll have current.
Exactly. I have more than enough power to transmit.
But the funny thing is though too, Jim complains about having to go through the tree leaves on the trees to get to Mount Holly. I have to go through a pine tree.
Yeah.
It never loses its leaves.
And I think your weather will be okay. It's just if you're heading east.
You can stand out in your driveway with a handheld with no antenna and still hit that repeater. When you have direct line of
Sit
sight,
right here
Jim,
in my
Jim,
basement.
when you have direct line of sight of the repeater,
I don't have direct line of sight. I have a mountain in between.
No,
me and
Josh
that
does.
repeater. Josh is further away from me.
So how
He-
come I can get it so well?
he's got a perfect shot. He could see the tower if he could look that far.
Pretty sure you go right over me, Leroy.
Yeah, just boom. Hey, Josh, as I'm going by.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Drop the bag of crap on your way through, Leroy.
Josh,
Say
would
what?
your
I
would
can't
your
hear you.
town have a engine tanker that would go to the turnpike?
Possibly. Because
That's
right
probably
through
what-
here in Newville.
That's,
Because
yeah.
there's a tractor trailer fire at mile marker 205 calling for additional tankers. It's got
That could-
25,000
be out of
pounds of paper.
53. That'd
It
be
could
out of
be because
53.
there's a station just right in here around the corner on Lurgan.
Oh, yeah, but that's the EMS.
Their fire station. They
Yeah,
have
but I
fire-
don't think. Yeah, but they don't have the tanker. The one
No,
down by
they
me
do have
does.
other ones in town. And
Yeah.
they have they're the closest ones to here. So I don't know if they would be sending a tank. If they have a tanker they would take or not. They probably do. I'm pretty sure they have one in there.
Yeah.
That's probably what the dog's all scared about that Tish was
It could
talking
be.
about.
Like I said, sitting down here, I don't hear any of that from the basement. So
What?
What's that?
Yep.
What's that?
Bob and Kathy, Indianola, WRAC 649. Your
field day and dinner information forthcoming.
PC 649 Unit 2.
Did you see Mike's comments?
What's that?
Look at Mike's comments on the live chat.
It's on a Sunday at the Middlesex Diner at 2 o'clock. Everybody is welcome. Bring your spouse, bring friends, bring whoever.
Thanks, Mike.
For the new people.
Appreciate the vote of support here.
South Central PA GMRS group.
Do you think we can move the repeater over about 50 feet?
And I'll make you a member
I think
of
we
the
just
club.
need to move you.
For the field day.
Do a good,
If you're
do a
interested,
nice
please let me
tower.
or Josh know. You can message us on the Facebook page. That way we have a.
Hey,
head
Jim,
count.
I got it. We can buy a piece of property. You build a house for your family. I can build a house for my family. We can put up one tower and put our antennas on there.
200 feet.
You know what?
Too close to the airport.
Facebook page or get together.
What are we talking?
Look out St. Thomas way.
Yeah,
200 feet.
That sounds good.
Let's see.
What?
I still have 2 towers laying here in my yard.
Yeah,
200
that
feet.
one, you can forget that.
200 feet, I think is fine. We can get under the umbrella for the FAA. Being that close to the mountain ridge. Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah, I'll probably come up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we could put the-
I'm right about 700 feet, so a 200-foot tower would put me at 900 feet.
Doesn't matter anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, Jim, we could put the tower between our houses, and then you can run your antenna and coax to your house. I could run mine to my house.
Oh, Mike, that's awesome, man. Hey, Jim, have you tried removing the muffler from your antenna yet? For $20 more.
You could have gotten a muffler-free antenna.
Apparently Josh installed it before he sold it to me.
Hey, that antenna had only ever been used in the camper. So it got like 4 months of usage and that was it.
So you bought an experienced antenna that knew what it was doing before you got it.
There you go. So it comes down again to operator error.
Operator.
And that's what I said. I know the antenna's good. And
The
I know
antenna's good.
radio
The
connected to it at
antenna's
one
good.
point, but
The antenna's good. The radio's good. Therefore, the only being between the radio and the antenna is the operator.
And 22 gauge wire.
It's very nice how it does add lots of humidity to the air.
Jealous
It's
of
a
my
Pentatech
22 gauge
error.
wire.
Is that 22 gauge 50 ohm?
Okay.
It's ladder line 750.
Oh, there you go.
Your
It's
comments.
95 ohms.
Oh, see,
Professional grade, 95
That-
ohms.
then you need to put a resistor in series with one leg to drop the ohmage. Come on now.
Don't forget this.
Didn't you
Series
learn your electronics?
series resistor in order to drop the ohmage?
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed to do.
Wouldn't the series resistor increase ohmage?
No, it would decrease it.
His
Oh,
wife,
good.
is in the hospital again. She's having a procedure tomorrow. Later on.
And paralleling resistors would increase the
Anybody wants to
resistance.
talk to
More
him,
resistors you have to go
about his
through.
wife, I don't wanna-
Oh, good Lord. How many times have I told you you add them together in one way and divide by the other?
Anyway,
Good
not much
Lord.
happening
Haven't you?
here.
Oh, E over IR.
You,
Damn you.
you're the one that said it.
And we have 18 degrees down here, John. So
I know what it's supposed to
definitely
be.
going down a bit. Thanks for doing the net.
So then
John.
why is your antenna so
Stay
screwed
warm
up?
there and turn it back to you. WRBW.
You get that radio hooked up yet, Jim?
Oh yeah, it's been hooked up.
Is it receiving?
Oh yeah. I have it switched off right now until the.
It's hooked up, but he didn't turn it on yet.
He has to find the knob for that.
That's what.
I gotta wind it up first.
So that's something we have in common at the moment. And yeah, we are staying warm up here. Okay, well, thank you. I'm sorry to hear about
Catalytic converter.
Kathy there. So we'll be keeping them.
He's goofy like that, you know.
They just can't quite seem to get a break. Alan, in Mechanicsburg.
Mike's telling you about
Ohm's law. I
simple
know.
Ohm's law.
Yeah. That's almost like coleslaw.
If anyone thinks I actually didn't know what Ohm's law is, and series resistors versus parallel, no.
Hopefully see a bunch of people
You've been fooled.
Saturday when I stop in there.
Everyone knows that resistors and parallel multiply.
Yes, they do. That's
Yep.
why they're in parallel.
Exactly. You take two
start with two.
resistors and put them together, they're going to have three. And then they'll have four. They multiply.
Exactly.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, but wait a minute. In Josh's case, he had 2 resistors and he came out with 5.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
He had a little 1 ohm.
It had to be more than that because I wound up with 3. You only got 1.
I went in there with 50 ohms, and that's what I came
It
out
still
with.
only came out
You
with
went
1.
in with 1 ohm and came out with a 3,000 ohms. Yours
And
was
that
an
tells you-
operational amplifier.
There you go.
Well, we'll invite everybody to give their druthers.
Imagine the
to
look
you.
on Josh's face the day they said they were
All
going to
right,
have
good
triplets.
enough. And I think
You got that. You still got that look.
No hair.
You know it's pretty bad when my wife and I look at each other and both go, "Oh shit."
if you're in that category, I'd like to check in. Please do so now.
Come on, Jim. Hit
Hey,
the
good,
chance.
Jim.
Do it again.
They cannot multiply
Too long.
100 ohm resistors parallel would be 50 ohms.
Jim, come on. Get ready to check in.
Oh, is it up there?
Little copy there, Ron. WRC 217 in Newville. If you have any comments,
Still
make
going.
sure you hold your radio straight up and down if you're on a handheld.
Yeah, Mike, they multiply and then you got to add them together and then you divide them. So like 200
Why, this
ohms,
is-
it would be like 1,000 ohms, and then it would be divided and then added twice and 3 times. Yeah.
Come on, Jim.
Can you
Listen
do
up.
that? Can you say that again, Jim?
Yeah, like
Probably
1,000,
not.
like
Come
1,000
on, Jim,
ohms.
go
Then,
for
then you
it.
divide it and times it by like 3 times, and that, yeah, that's it. See, that's
You gonna
smart.
try to get in yet, Jim?
Come on, Jim. Pay attention.
Thanks for checking in.
You're up, Jim.
Please check in now.
WRMR 424.
Nope. Still not making it.
What's the deal?
WRA 649, we will have their field day.
WRMR 424.
Okay. Anyone have one of those salamander heaters? Or
You can hear it.
some other crap.
It's crystal clear coming in, but it will not go.
We have everything plastic there.
So the receive portion of the antenna is working, just not the transmit side.
Yeah, his
He
duplex
forgot
is
to
all
hook that
screwed
side
up.
up.
Good, Bob. Thank you.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
like,
For the info,
His duplex is all screwed up. He needs to retune it.
You go
for
try
the
again,
out-
Jim.
new, late, or miss. Go for it, please.
WRMR 424.
Nope.
That's big.
I hear you,
negative.
Okay.
Simplex. I hear you on the input frequency. I'm picking you up on the back side of my beam.
What I'm wondering, and I think what I want to do is lower down that antenna a little bit.
Thanks for your
I think I might be right on the brim of that.
Network check-in will be next
That I'm
Thursday,
actually overshooting it.
February 2nd.
Because I when I had it in the backyard with the disc cone and I had it on a 20-foot pole off the ground,
9 p.m.
then
675 repeater in
Yeah.
Shrewsbury.
it actually made it in. I could barely hear it, but it was making the repeater off the disc cone, which has no gain.
725 repeater in Hanover. Both have a PL tone of 141.3 hertz. Also, don't forget our Facebook page, South Central Pennsylvania, or rather PA.
If anyone's interested, Mike's putting the actual formula for the resistors in parallel.
I know for a fact that anytime you have resistors in parallel, it's always the lowest value than the lowest resistor.
2 o'clock.
On the circuit.
No, lower than the highest resistor.
Lowest that no, lower
is
than
it-
the lowest resistor.
Is it the lowest of the lowest resistor?
Yep. Yes. Resistors in parallel is always going to give you the resistance lower than the lowest resistor.
That's not,
That's it for the
yeah.
net.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ugh.
Hey, Blaine, I think she should
Broom
be-
handle?
Alright.
Yeah, that would be accurate. No, I'm using a 1480. 1480 or 1481. I get the two of them, the
1480.
short one.
The 1480.
1480. I got the
Room handle,
1481.
that's awesome.
And I'm using the any suck you radio. It's putting out 20 watts. I can hear the freaking repeater, but I can't make it in. I'm gonna put the SWR meter on it and see what it's reading.
Hook up. Put your 70 centimeter tuner
Okay,
on there.
it is lower than lowest resistance. I had to factor that in my head to agree with it.
Sorry, but no, sorry, I learned electronics a long time ago.
Mike, don't worry. I was not speaking the actual truth on what the resistance is.
He was
I'm
joshing
well aware
you.
of them. Anyways, thank you all for joining online field days this week. I plan on having a video up of something, whatever we do, whether if we're all stuck at home in this snow pile that we're supposed to get, or if we're actually going to get out and go somewhere.
It ain't gonna snow.
It might be frigid cold. I don't know.
You
Let's
don't
hope
care
something.
anyway. You don't go to work anymore.
Jim doesn't have a set of thermal underwear.
He just sits down in his basement in front of that stove and complains about how hot it is.
It's on the other side of the house.
Yeah, that's pretty much in front of it with the minion. Anyways, yeah, let us know. Comment down below. Let us know what you're doing. If you get a video up or something of your field day, or how many contacts you make or something, let us know how you did.
And if you're around the area, come visit us.
Absolutely.
At one of the field day sites we'll be at.
Yep, we'll be half of us will be up at 101 Beard Road. The other one will be down here at the Steam and Engine Antique Show grounds, possibly for a little bit. Might end up being into a warm, inviting garage, but that's for a whole nother story. But
That's,
feel free to send us a
plan B.
message. I'll let you know where we end up. You're welcome to join us, and yeah, we'll get you on the air if you're interested. Anyways, I think got everything covered.
Pretty
I
much.
think so.
All right,
next
guys,
dinner is
show them to
February
me.
16th. February 16th is the next dinner at the Middlesex Diner, 2 p.m. I think it was February 16th, wasn't it?
I think that's right. Yeah.
No, February 13th.
That's it. It's right around Valentine's Day. Whatever that Sunday is before
It's the
Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Okay,
13th.
so
that'll
the
be the dinner.
13th is Middlesex Diner, and that's Carlisle.
Carlisle Pike. Yep.
Yeah. If you guys wish
Mechanic
to
Brook
join,
Pike, I guess it is.
more than welcome to. Hopefully, it's kind of close for you to drive either way. So we got everything.
Yeah,
I think so.
Sounds good. All right, guys.
Then, good night, Internet.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
What have I
Aloha.
done?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.